guys, so today I just wanted to give you a very brief tip about how to use your subliminals and how to get the best out of them. I had a client that just recently messaged me after I did a custom subliminal for him, and he said, listen, it was working for a week, fine, a week and a half, it was fine, and then after that it stopped working. Okay, and he asked, why is it the case that it just stops working? This is something called subliminal saturation. It's something that everyone needs to be made aware of in the subliminal community. And basically what it is when you bombard your mind too much with subliminal messaging and it gets really tired, it gets very fatigued, and it can't manifest the results that you so desire. So there's some sort of etiquette as well when it comes to using subliminals, okay, and I've tried really hard to find this balance between finding the etiquette for subliminals and also wanting fast results. And what I used to recommend to people with my subliminals is to listen overnight, because you listen overnight, the subconscious is more receptive, okay, and then you can manifest a lot quicker, and there are more repetitions within that time as well, because the average person sleeps for about 7 to 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours every night, so you're getting a lot of repetitions, okay, and in my subliminals, for every hour and a half you're getting 1 billion repetitions, okay, because that's how powerful it actually is. But I used to say that to people, and I'm getting clients coming back to me and they're saying, well, it's working, but it only worked for a certain amount of time. And this is something that I actually also experienced from using subliminals, is for whatever reason they only worked for, let's say, maybe a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, and after that it stops and it goes. And I really want to explain to you the process behind that and what really kind of happens. And what happens is, quite simply, is when you're trying to install something into your brain or change your mindset, for example, or manifest something using the law of attraction and using the quantum field within your subconscious mind, okay, it sort of needs to be a trickle effect. So it needs to trickle in, because otherwise, if it's consolidated too many times, there's too much stimuli in the brain. And really the best example I can use for this is when you're sat in front of a TV and you're just watching things just for like hours on end, and you get TV fatigue. And what normally happens as well when you consume too much is you can't produce enough. So your creativity is also stymied, is also suppressed, because the subconscious mind is dealing with all these different things and trying to execute so many different commands. Okay, it can't think, it can't feel, it can't perform its best. Some people also, when they listen to subliminals, they can get a bit ill. So they can get depressed, or they could get a bit of the sniffles as well. And that is because the subconscious mind is essentially being attacked. That's the truth, it's being attacked because there are so many different affirmations that are being poured into the brain that the brain just can't simply process it. So my new recommendations and my new guidelines in order to avoid this subliminal saturation is to listen to a subliminal for about 2 to 3 hours every day. Okay, listen to it on the next day, but after the second day, just pause. Just don't even listen to any subliminals, nothing. Give your brain time to recuperate, to heal, to regenerate, to rest. Okay, give it a day. Okay, if you're still getting subliminal saturation, give it 2 days, or give it a week. Some people have actually listened to subliminals and they've listened to it for a month or two, they've stopped for about a month, and after a month's time they've actually gotten results. So it depends on really how your brain works, but if you give subliminals time, if you give your subconscious breathing time, okay, it will work and you will get what you want. So I just wanted to put a quick video out there just to help a couple of people if you are experiencing difficulties with subliminals, or you've given up on subliminals and you don't really know how to use them, because it is such a new tech and it's really made from independent people. There's no community, there's no other body that's putting subliminals out there, so we kind of have to learn really from our own anecdotal experience, which is why it's a little bit slow on the uptake, and it's why we don't actually know how to use it that properly. So I'd recommend this to you, okay, if you are stuck and if you're not getting results, and you should see your manifestations begin to trickle in.